Hey Gemini, it's Lisa, and here is your March 4th to 10th, 2024 reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box below this video. Okay, Gemini, so let's see what's in store for you this week. So the overall message for you, Gemini, is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is all about you shining, you coming center stage, it being about you. It's not about being selfish. It's just kind of you stepping into being 100% authentic, you know, the authentic you. And no longer kind of hiding behind anyone else, right? It's kind of, if it's at work, it's, you know, instead of sitting back and letting others speak, it's like you start to use your voice, you start to shine. If it's in personal life, it's just you shining and being 100% who you are, not trying to change yourself for the different people you're with. It's just being you, really. And I don't know, it feels very full of joy and happiness and laughter. And then the challenge you have is the Seven of Wands, which the Seven of Wands is all about working hard and kicking butt. So maybe this week you're just not feeling it. And which is, you're not the only sign. It's just about, you know, continuing to do, kicking butt, getting it done. And with it being a challenge, it just may be a challenge for you to do that this week. We'll get some more clarity on it. Where you need to focus on is moving forward, just taking those steps forward. And when you do your part, the universe will provide you with exactly what you need. It's funny because it just feels like you're like, okay, I've done so much. I'm shining. I'm me. Oh, but I just don't feel like continuing forward. Like, can't the universe just, you know, drop me a note, tell me where I need to go, and that's it? It just feels like there's this, it's not even tired. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say over it because you still want to continue forward. It's just, wanting a little, it's almost like feels like wanting a vacation. That's what it feels like. Like, I'll continue forward, but can I do it on vacation? That's the feeling I get. The card of what you don't see coming will reveal in a minute. Because there's this weird energy about it. It's like you're still willing to move forward, still willing to do what you need to do. But at the same time, you're like, yeah, but can't I just like get a break or just do it at my own pace kind of thing, which I think you always do, but there's just this weird, like, it feels almost like I just want to go to a like tropical island and sit there and work from there. That's sort of what it feels like. Okay, so you shining. There's a whole new phase in your life. I think there's this point where, Gemini, for a lot of you, you are now stepping forward, standing tall, being who you are. And that's creating this new phase. And then there's even more to come. It's like a new way of being. As you move forward, you're moving towards pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, happiness, fulfillment, and joy, like amazing, Gemini. The challenge you have is this, you know, do I have to kick butt and do work really hard? The Five of Swords is that you get a new perspective this week. It's interesting because they just said to me, it's like you want to, work smarter, not harder. That's the feeling. So it almost has that vibe about it this week where you're learning how to do that. How do I achieve my successes, shine, do all that I want to do, have all that I want to have, but not, you know, kill myself working so hard. And it's learning, getting this new perspective to work smarter, not harder. And whether that's, you know, utilizing marketing, even in personal life, it's like, how do I find my partner in life? And it's like, oh, I just go out and have fun and expand and do things for fun. So it's not work, and I'm not having to work at it. It just happens. The Page of Wands is about stopping listening to everybody else and their opinion and what they think you need to do and how you should do it. It's like, no, I got to do it what's right for me and how I feel I need to do it, right? So I'm successful. This is what success is for me when I'm balanced and I'm doing all this stuff. Success isn't what it is for other people where they're working 24 hours a day or whatever, right? So it's kind of, it feels almost a lot about balance and what balances you, and just doing that and not listening to what other people think you should do. And then where you need to focus this week is just moving forward, you doing your part, and the universe will do its part. You have some victories coming, and it feels across the board in every area of your life. It's almost like you've figured some things out. You've worked hard, you've figured things out, what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And then it's learning to apply that. The 8 of Wands is about things moving forward for you. It's weirdly enough about travel. So you may be thinking about travel or going on a trip. It could be a short trip or a big trip, but it does feel like for some of you can be having that break that I said, where you're like, I'll work, but I'm going to work from the beach this week. And I'll send out emails, I'll do whatever, but I need to kind of remove myself from where I was and just kind of have this break that I need to have. Again, they talk about working smarter, not harder, or working the way you want to work kind of thing. It's like working from home rather than going into the office all the time, or having a little bit of both. It's doing something that moves things forward, but in your way. It's really interesting. And then what you don't see coming, Gemini, is big success. Awesome. This is happiness, fulfillment, contentment, big money coming in. Your whole life is going to shift. So many people have gotten the Tower. I think March is a month that is moving people towards shifting, things really happening. And it can be that it happens in March, or that it is moving you towards it happening. So, but they're saying that your whole life is shifting. Oh my goodness. And then you have the World card as well, which is getting everything. The World is the best card in the deck. It's getting everything that you want. Career, health, relationships, both personal and romantic, and then your own well-being. So amazing, Gemini. What a great reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.
No matter how slow you go, you're still outlapping everybody at home sitting on their couches.